Oh, 6,
Oh,
5, 4.
it gives us a countdown.
That's dope.
Nice. All right. And we are back with another edition of the Daily Glory Pod. I am the man of the hour, too sweet to be sour. Your host, Glory Santos, and my partner in crime.
Movie Malcolm Daly. This is a pop
Oh,
culture
yeah.
podcast where we just try and make each other laugh and talk about shit going on in the world. You want to
Oh,
introduce
yeah.
yourself there, guest of the night on this bonus episode?
A lovely guest, man. What's up?
I am Kunal Nair. I am Malcolm Glory's Malcolm and Glory's classmate
Yes,
and
yes,
friend.
yes.
And yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
right.
man.
It's our boy. We did do an episode a while back, but that was part of the pre-shows that we never ended up putting out.
Yeah, we got
It
him
They're
was
all
a
on
little
safe
too
somewhere,
spicy. It was a little too
Yeah.
spicy for the crowd.
Yeah.
Very spicy.
We were
yes.
still molding our thing, and we're using we're trying out a different recording studio, so we're gonna see how this works.
Yeah, but we got a multi-talented. He's a singer, guitarist, okay,
Yes.
podcaster, radio brock. Come on, man. Come on, man. Multifaceted guy. He's
Thank you. I
yeah,
try my
yeah.
best.
Well, man, how have you guys been, man? Today is February 5th, 2022.
Jeez.
Craziness, man. The
Been a
amount of
month.
craziness.
Yeah,
I'm telling
and
you.
we've got what 3 months left of school. Like, god damn.
Literally. Oh, don't say that. Oh my lord, 3 months.
Yeah, don't we? Because don't we graduate at the end of? Well, I mean, depending on who we are.
I think
but...
actually graduations for us is November.
Really?
Yeah, because some people, what's it called? They do their internships during summer, right?
Oh,
That is
yeah.
genius.
That
So
is
when
true.
if people do so, I think they want everyone to graduate at the same time, like all
That
the same
well,
program.
yeah, that makes
they-
total sense.
So they do the graduation for no. I'm just guessing because I think who told me this? Dima told me this. So I
of
shouldn't
all
trust it.
people.
I shouldn't trust this.
All
Well,
we're
we'll
gonna say
find
is
out.
This
We'll double check.
individual
We'll
that
see.
he named is the most. We'll just say the individual that we named is not the best
Needy.
resource.
Oh, he literally called me 10 minutes before we started this.
Okay, well,
I didn't pick up.
we can talk about that later.
We'll talk about that off the cam.
That's right.
We really want to graduate. We don't want no problems.
Yeah, we want to graduate. He won't watch this. He won't watch this. He'll never watch this. I won't say anything.
We don't want
we
no
don't have him on
problems,
Instagram. We're good. We're chilling.
Honestly, I don't know, man. Sometimes I don't get it with somebody. Like sometimes, like
Okay,
we're not gonna get into it.
I'm gonna say a very brief thing about it.
Yes.
He is not a bad guy. He's a very nice fellow,
Yeah.
except he just doesn't understand when, like, one thing he asked help for school. That's one of the things.
Yes.
That's his biggest thing. He's trying to graduate, and he's using me, Malcolm, some other people in our class to graduate.
Well, not me anymore.
Not anymore, but like
He stopped
I,
one
I-
time ago.
yeah, because
Oh,
I
yeah.
because I popped into the picture because I'm too nice of a fucking person, and
That's right.
I say yes to every time he calls and says whatever. I'm
Well, if you don't-
happy to help because technically it helps me as well because I understand the project a little bit better.
Yeah, it's
I
true.
understand
that's
how to
true,
do it,
yeah.
and I use him as a test dummy. He does it first, and because
Oh my God.
yeah, he does it first, and then because I always do my project super late, so I'm like, you know what?
Yeah,
If he does
yeah,
it
yeah.
first, and then he let's say last semester for Arrow's class, he used to send Arrow messages and shit, and hey, does this sound good? And then he would tell me what Arrow would say, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh, perfect, just an inside scoop of what Arrow wants, and I would just do that, and I would get a good mark. I'm like,
big brain activity.
what was it? I think it was one of the last projects.
Yeah. I think I cut off there.
Yeah. Oh, I thought that was me that cut off.
Oh no. It's just
I banged it out. Literally because
hang on. Hang on.
pause.
You heard the same thing at the same time as me, right?
and you come in, and literally as soon as you come back, I banged it out.
That's all Glory and I heard was that.
Oh no. Is it my internet?
It could be mine, but I'm getting a Wi-Fi booster soon anyway. So, but
Alright,
like
well,
Glory
I
sitting
was
here
saying
like,
I banged out that project in 4 hours because of
Nice.
all the shit that what's his name told me.
Oh,
Yes,
then there you
I
go.
told you. Hell yeah, bro. Honestly,
I've been trying my best not to help him this semester. Like I'm giving him
Well-
like tips and tricks, but I have so much to do, so I can't help him that much. This is as much as I can do, right?
That's right.
Sometimes you
We're
just
all
don't learn
busy.
how to
We're all
be
busy
smart.
with our own stuff.
Exactly. I tell him that too. I'm like, hey, bro, I have work right now. I can't talk to you. Like I can't really tell you how to do stuff.
Yeah.
But
Huh?
it's kind of messed up. Like he only hits you up just for school.
Yeah.
As much as you
Yeah.
help him,
Well, when people do that, when they like they come to you just to ask you for shit.
well, you did have that one person who asked you for. He barely talked to you and asked you for an exorbitant amount of money.
Yes. Yeah. We shall remain nameless for sure. I was telling Kunal about that last night.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
but
you told me last night. Oh
yeah, it was about
I died.
three or four Instagram messages back and forth, and then
How much?
give me
How
money.
much did he ask you? How much did he ask you for? If you
I
don't
can't
mind
remember. It was at least $50 though. I know it was.
asking. Oh, higher than
at
50.
least.
It was
Damn.
$50. It was $50.
Damn. That's technically that's still a lot of money to ask someone you don't know.
That is a lot of what?
Like I would understand 5 to 20. Anything in between there, I
Yes.
can see a justification because I don't know that person. There's maybe they have like $20 in their wallet they can give me for whatever cause I need.
right.
But 50 is like me asking like one of you guys, someone I know like personally, like, hey, do you have
Which-
50 bucks?
and
I there's something wrong.
okay
I need
with
some
You
help.
ask me, Kunal, if you ask me for 50, I'm blessing you 50.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Anybody,
100%.
I'm blessing
you, Namdi, Kobina, if,
Yeah.
maybe not Travis. I don't know Travis that well. He hasn't talked too much to me, so maybe not for him. But I would spot him a 20.
Oh, yeah.
But
I was
not
spotting
50.
Travis. I'm spotting Travis for sure. But like, I hate it when people, you know, what gets me? When people's like they don't even know you, but they ask for the money. That's one thing. But then it's like, oh, I'll just give me 60. I'll pay you back the 60 tomorrow. So wait, tomorrow. So what is stopping you from having it today? What's happening
Exactly.
tomorrow?
I'm
What's
getting
going on
paid
in
tomorrow.
those
Like, yeah,
24
bullshit.
hours?
Mhm.
You just
Yeah, well-
really need it today.
Well, exactly. Like, and that goes with anything. Like, when people only, and it's just those times, whether it's like money, schoolwork, whatever. When it's only those, it's always bullshit. Whatever their excuse is total bullshit.
It is, bro. Honestly, it is. If it was important or whatever they're asking for was important, they would have saved up a long time ago for a
Yeah.
rainy day.
Well,
Exactly.
and like, yeah, okay, some people they don't have a huge amount of friends. Some people don't, like, some people are more introverted, but you got somebody that's a hell of a lot more worthy than me.
Exactly. Like someone who like you met what for? When did he message you? Like
Well,
first
we
semester,
we
this
exchanged
semester?
like 6 messages.
No, what semester was it?
Oh, I can't remember. I don't know. This was
First,
I don't
Let's
know.
say
I can't
first
I
semester?
can't remember.
First
yeah,
semester
of
even
course.
worse
Sure.
because then you don't know anybody, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like second semester, I would understand because that's when we all became like good buddies.
Right.
Right.
Exactly.
Like I would say,
Yeah.
even first semester, we became like pretty good buddies.
Yeah. Well,
But
that's
think
what I
second
said. I'm
semester is,
like,
when we
we
became,
lucked out
real
like our
homies.
group chat. Sorry, Kunal?
Oh, like I was saying, like first semester we only used to meet after class, right? After
Yeah.
David's
Yeah.
class, then we had like a whole. You used to like talk about anything and everything. And then second semester is when we actually like, fuck the class after class. Let's do it anytime we want.
Bro, we do what we want. Like, just talk
Exactly.
right there.
Do what I
Legit,
want.
bro.
So we're like, you know
But
what?
it-
Well,
Uh-oh.
Oh, there he goes again.
Do.
Let's wait and see what he says this time.
Undo. Do what? What are you doing, Kunal? Who you gonna do it? What is it?
no, I was saying for Kyle.
Damn it!
Kyle-
Oh, damn it.
We're
Kyle, what are you
hoping.
gonna do, Kyle? I was
Oh, is it frozen again?
Well, we were.
Before
It
that
did for a
dude-
second.
and I was like, he's gonna say something or something. What are you doing? Who are you doing? What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
But,
god! Every
uh,
time I say something, every time I say freezes. Oh my lord!
Mountain
Glory and I
Dew.
got so excited. We're like,
Yeah,
oh shit,
you-
what's
I
he,
saw
what's he
both of
gonna
you,
say
like-
this time?
The thing is, on my screen, it didn't freeze. I just
Yeah.
saw you two just fucking get hyped all for just like a split second. You both just got like became hella hyped.
Oh
Just
man.
statistically hyped for like.
You're
Yeah, I'm like,
what,
what the
you're
fuck
like,
did I say? What did I say?
yeah, like what I just said should not have merited these guys getting that excited.
Honestly,
Oh, that's
honestly.
funny.
Nah, I forgot.
Man.
What was I talking about? Oh, yeah, I was talking about like how we used to like just hang out for like Kyle Taylor.
Yeah.
For a project for Kyle Taylor's, we would just like talk for 10 hours straight.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now
I
we don't
was
have any. Now we
literally-
don't have enough time for that shit now.
And now all of us
Yeah,
like
we're all
it's
doing
like
our own
4 of
thing.
us are in the same like pathway, but then Kobina's in a
Mhm.
different one. So
Nah, but we still find time, bro.
yeah, I think
internships. Yeah.
I was saying me and Malcolm were talking about like we should all like meet up in real life, like an RL, like
Yeah.
and go to a bar or something.
Bar
go to
night.
Fucking,
We will.
go to fucking one of Kobina's fucking DJ things.
Right.
Yeah.
Bro, I'm not
Yeah.
kidding.
Oh, you know,
He
you know,
goes.
Tell him we'll just show up.
It'll be
Unless he
blessed.
watches this, then he'll know we'll show up. But
you know,
I've
one of
told
our
him many
profs,
times. I'm
by
like,
the way-
I will show up if you tell me to show up. I will show up to one of your things.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
and just put me on the guest list and I'll be there.
That's how you know Kobina's lit. You know how lit Kobina is? One of our profs, by the way, our professors, DM'd Kobina and try to, hey, where's your next DJ sit at? I'm trying to pull up. And you guys know which prof it is. You guys know exactly who it is. I'm not gonna say no names because the prof is actually fairly famous. They have their own. Yeah, you know.
Fuck, I
exactly
keep
who
using
it is.
people's names. Okay, I'm gonna stop.
I can't even remember. I can't even remember. So tell me after. But okay, so this is not going to be movie of the week. Actually, I'm not going to do movie of the week. I'll do movie of the night since this is a bonus episode.
Wait,
But
no, wait. Can I
Nandy-
have movie? Can I have movie of the week? Because I got
Okay,
movie of
yeah.
the week.
Okay, yeah, but save it though. Save it for the end.
Yeah, okay, I'll say it.
But because I was gonna say a friend of ours, Namdi, he does like hosts for wedding. Like he MCs weddings. We'll get him to put us on a wedding guest list, and we'll go wedding crash.
Yo, yeah.
We'll be
bro.
the 2022's wedding crashers.
Bro, African weddings are on another level.
Yo.
He only does African weddings. He does like Nigerian weddings.
Bro,
Nigerian
you-
weddings are
you
on a
know who you're
fucking
talking
another.
to? You know who you're talking to?
We're talking to another Nigerian. Maybe I don't know if you're Nigerian.
I'm probably man. God damn
Yes.
God. No, it's still crazy, bro. The wedding is still crazy, bro. You know what the wedding is? The wedding is it's all dancing, craziness here and there, but it's mostly just auntie sitting at a table, looking at you, giving each other dirty
Bro,
looks,
that's
talking
literally
trash about
an
one
Indian
Judging you.
Look at her dress. How does she come to this wedding like this? This is your nephew. This is your son, and you want to dress like this to your wedding. What is this? Just talking trash about it, but yo, we need to pull up on some Namdi, invite us, and we just do our thing.
Exactly.
I'll make friends with everybody in there. Let's go.
He'll be like,
If I can
he'll be like-
understand.
he's like, I'm getting 4 announcers for this. He just
Oh,
invites
yeah.
Yeah, we'll all be the MCs. We'll give Namdi Namdi will be able to take a break.
Oh, money. Oh yeah, they be throwing money in those weddings. Legit. Oh my god.
100%.
Cash. Like it's a strip club. What is this?
So the one wedding I've been to, I've only been to one wedding. It was my
Yes.
friend's brother's. His parents are rich as fuck. He's actually pretty rich as well. I shouldn't say just him. It's just-
Yes. Fam.
He's looking his buddy in the eyes now.
Fam.
You ain't rich, your family's rich.
Yeah.
It's like
exactly.
Shaq when Shaq said it. Sorry, keep going. Keep going. Kunal.
Yeah.
But he had like the full like where it was like everything was like crystal, like the chandeliers. They had custom chandeliers made. They had custom like middle table like thing design, and it was fucking like they rode in on an elephant in Canada.
Oh,
This
that's
this
wrong.
ain't India. This shit is in Canada. They rode in on a
that
fucking
is
elephant,
wrong.
bruh.
I hope they set
like-
that elephant back where it belongs.
I don't know, bro. I just saw him. I saw a fucking elephant. And I was fucking goddamn.
Bro, just to get a divorce. All that just to get a divorce because my husband.
Nah, Indians
my
don't get
wife,
divorces.
damn it.
Indians don't get divorces. Even if we,
Yeah,
even if the woman
ride the
hates the
wave.
man or the man hates the woman, they'll never get divorced. They'll be disrespected
should've
throughout
known
like the whole world.
Oh yeah, that's true. You get shunned upon, eh? Like if,
Exactly.
especially more so for the women. Like she gets
Yeah,
more shunned upon.
100%.
Which is bullshit. You should be able to do what you
Yeah.
No,
want.
actually, I think it's more the man. More the man gets disrespect because then
Oh
he's
really?
seen as a person who couldn't provide for his wife for her to stay.
Oh, shots
Right?
fired.
Yeah. It goes like pretty deep. Cause in so where I'm from South India, and
Yes.
it's a very matriarchal system there. So like my
Mhm.
mom, technically, if my dad was from South India, we would take my mom's last name, not my dad's, because my dad's from
Oh
North India.
Wow.
We took his last name. So a lot of it's matriarchal. So the woman has when she marries off, it's all the property goes into her name, and
She
like
has the
becomes like
power.
she yeah technically. So a woman in South India is very more important. So that's why it's looked
yeah.
at as like if you divorce someone, you couldn't keep that woman. It's usually seen like the woman goes for another man, obviously.
Yeah. That's fucking. Is it
Oh man.
so? There's a really difference between North India and South, and like it's separate. I'm ignorant to this. I don't know
Yeah,
anything, so
yeah.
maybe you can educate me.
Me
So
too. Me
Yeah,
too. Just
I would
don't.
so
love to learn
uh
I'm not gonna say it. Keep going.
because I didn't really live there a lot. Like I know
like bits and
more. Yeah.
pieces, not like a lot. I'm not like
But you have
studied.
family and like it's your
Exactly.
background.
Yeah,
Yes.
from the stuff I've heard from my family, so North India is very more like political, more educated. South India is more like, um, not I won't say farmers. They are well
Yeah.
educated as well, but like a lot more tropical area where like you see more like industry wise stuff, where you see
More
people like
rural.
yeah rural. Even if it's like populated, it's like people
Yeah.
are not miners. Like they'll do plantation stuff and stuff like that, like farming and shit like that. Even though
Okay.
if
Okay.
they're still educated human beings most of the time. So a lot of the what's it called when the British came to invade,
Yes.
they did all their politics in New Delhi, in Delhi and stuff, right? So a lot of the politics are over there. But when you talk about like education wise, a lot of it was done in
Yeah.
the south. A
In the
lot of the
South.
priests and stuff, like the English priests and stuff, they all settled down in the south where they like educated a lot of the Indian people there. So you'll see like
Mm.
I don't want to say more north is you can find like politicians, and then you have people who don't know shit. Like they're I don't want to say they're uneducated. Yeah, they're
Uneducated.
a lot of them are uneducated in the north.
In the
While
north.
south has a lot
Okay.
more people who are educated.
That's an interesting. So for the north, it's more like is it more urbanized, like where it's more like modern in
I know.
terms of
I wouldn't say
the
that. I'd say
setting and
all of
everything.
it's kind of the same for
Yeah.
modernization. It was the fact
Yeah.
that like all the rich people from Britain
Yes.
went to North India,
Went
and
to
all
North
like the
India.
people like the church who want to do stuff for the people went to the south. So a lot more people were
Okay.
educated. So like the north wanted to say like if you were rich, you can be part of our crew, but if you're poor, stay the fuck away, right?
Oh.
And then so they had that. There's more of a divide of like the rich and poor in the north, while in the
Yes.
south there's not that much. It's like everyone is the same. Everyone is together because mostly of the church. The church really
Yes.
like brought everyone together.
Does that fall more into the caste system?
The
If
caste
I'm,
system's like that's a
it's a
different
different
story.
thing. That's a
Yeah,
different
caste
story.
system became it's like your last name, like your.
Okay.
So in India, there's I think 5 or 6 different castes.
Yes.
So the top one is called the Brahmins.
Brahmins,
They're
yes.
so Brahmins were usually priests. They were very like philosophers and shit like that. Then you had like the bankers underneath. Then you had like people who like use money was underneath them. Then you had like workers, and then you had like people on the bottom. They were called fuck, they were called like dirt,
Yes.
where they did like the shit jobs. They used
They
to
were.
be
I forgot
they
the
were
name.
lower than servants.
The
Where they
untouchable.
untouchables.
Is
Yes.
that, yes.
Yeah. There's another Indian term for it, but I couldn't
Yes.
remember. But they were like just used as like free labor. Like you would tell them like, hey, wash my car. Hey, do this
Legit.
shit. Do some stupid work, and I'll pay you like 2 cents. Because you already live on the street. 2 cents is enough for you to like get a food or something.
It's just enough to get by.
Yeah. So like the caste system really fucked up India for years. It's still fucking up India for years. And like a
Wow.
big thing
Yeah.
I remember. Uh, so a lot of Indian people go to Silicon Valley in the States for Google, Apple, and they'll try to figure out what caste you're from when you're there. So my aunt works for, and she worked for Facebook.
Nice. Yeah.
So I was meaning to ask her if she like ever like had someone come up to her being like, hey, trying to like figure out what caste you're from, because there was a documentary about this whole situation. I can't remember the name, but it was
Yes.
talking about how those Indian people brought the caste system over to the world, like the capital of the tech side, like Google,
Yes.
be like, ask you stupid like, oh, what's your favorite food? And if you answer like this, not like exactly what your favorite food
Yeah.
is, but like
I know. This is interesting.
they'll ask you like some dumbass question to figure out
Yeah.
like, oh, are you a Brahmin? Are you this one? Are you untouchable? Blah blah. They're trying to figure out so they can like, oh, should we associate ourselves with him?
Shit.
I was like, that's fucking insane. Like how they can like, this is supposed to be like a first world country. This is like the tech
Yeah.
side. This is the people. These are geniuses. These are people who are inventing new shit for the world, and they're fucking
Yes.
doing this
And
this
they're
fucking
trying to
backward
come
ass.
off. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
That's
it's
so
fucking dumb.
interesting.
Wow. Yeah.
Because all
Yeah.
these
And
companies-
fucking Kunal came to teach
Yeah.
tonight.
No, because all these companies really
Jesus.
preach on like just social justice,
Unity,
like,
no, bro.
really unity, equality, and stuff like that.
Yeah, let me
It's
see if I can
really
find the
interesting.
doc. Arrow's the one who sent it to me because I did that
Really?
project for him.
Because I know they're reaching more into that side. For big tech, Silicon Valley, they're really reaching out into foreign countries such as India. I know Bill Gates has his hand all over India and trying to do his own stuff. But that's really interesting that in these companies they try to like teach
Yeah.
us and lecture us on unity and stuff. Yet they're deep down in Silicon Valley. They're not even. That's crazy.
It's by NPR actually, so it's called "How Not to Be Anti-Casteist."
Yes.
So it's a whole like docu series.
Shit.
So if anyone wants to listen to it and learn about it, they have a whole
Nice.
thing for it.
And one thing always wanted to learn. End this off on this segment of just Indian politics because I love this. It's really nice. But what is this beef with India and Pakistan? What's going on
Oh,
here?
that's religion.
That's religion.
That's
Okay,
purely religion.
purely
It's
religion.
literally Muslims versus Hindus.
Okay.
So remember, way before India got its independence,
Yes.
Pakistan was part of India. Like the whole country was like, it was India. That was India. And then when Muslims like kind of went away, they had their own state. They got their own freedom and shit. A whole other like story. So
Yes.
then they made Pakistan, and Pakistan became its own country. So that's why like right now in Kashmir, it's the border of India and Pakistan. They're fighting. This is our land. They're just fighting because of like religion. They use the word like, oh, we're fighting for our own country, but it's mostly religion.
Yeah.
So most of Pakistan is Muslim, and India, they don't say they're a Hindu state, but a lot of them are Hindus,
Yes.
and they fucking hate each other.
Yo,
they just.
I
fucking
seen
hate
a
each other.
TikTok. It was this little kids, and I'm sure you've seen it because it's a really viral like TikTok series in
I will bomb
Pakistan.
India.
I will bomb India.
I will bomb
save
India.
Pakistan, hail Pakistan. Like these little kids going up, and I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, like it seems funny, like from like just this lens. But
Like,
it's
yeah,
like
from-
you're teaching the kids young in Pakistan.
Yeah.
So, like,
Exactly.
That's-
So
that's what I was getting. Like, wow.
I'm technically I'm a Hindu, but I don't practice. I like spiritually I would practice, but like my parents are Hindu, practice like all that stuff. My grandparents, they're practice. They've prayed, do all that shit.
Do
Yeah,
all
I'm
that shit.
technically I'm not religious. I'm technically more, I would say, more spiritual person. Like
Yeah.
Hinduism has some sick gods. On God, they're like Zeus and shit, where they have like these random, whatever the fuck they want. I remember a story my grandpa used to tell where this one god fucking danced on a fucking snake's head to kill it. Bruh, amazing.
Michael Jackson, Snake
He just yeah, exactly. I'm like, that's sick.
nice.
So-
nice.
So they kind of hate each other. Muslims and Hindus kind of. There's literally like race in like a little subsection of like different parts of India. Hindus
Yes.
and like Muslims will fucking fight. They'll like have full on battles. I remember there was an Indian movie where they made it. It was like a full out fucking war, where like these fucking people are jumping over houses and shit. Like there's like a battalion of fucking sticks, and the other side was bats and sticks and just fucking fighting.
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, it's taken from real life, where that shit happens in real life. Like, I'm trying to say if I should say this. I'm not. You know, I won't say anybody's name or how. No,
Then, yeah.
it's. I won't say name. So
Or they might still know who the fuck you're talking about.
yeah, they might, but I don't think they would ever care.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty well known. So one person, he started dating a Muslim, and his parents very much disliked it, to the point where like they told him, "Hey, stop. You will stop seeing this girl. If you want to still live in our house, you will stop seeing her. You won't ever associate yourself with this Muslim girl." Where it all the time in India, where like you meet a girl in school, you're fucking 14. You're meeting a girl, you're talking to her, and then you find out she's Muslim, and then now and it's crazy.
That's some
So
bullshit.
the thing about Hinduism isn't really a religion. It's more of a way of life, where we don't like we don't say, hey, you have to follow these fucking rules. You can follow these rules. We're telling you how like this, but you don't have to. You just have to follow like this mantra of like go with the flow. Right? And that's why Buddhism came off of Hinduism. This ideal of peace and serenity came off of Hinduism. And Hinduism has like both sides of like peace and serenity and like some dumb fucking shit, like every other religion, right? You have people who have power to make more rules and use religion as like a way to control people. So you have that side, but you also have the side where like people don't care, right? Like my parents, we still consider ourselves Hindus, but we don't practice to the point where like we're in the system. Yeah.
Kunal, I think you're in the wrong pathway, my friend. You should be teaching world religions.
God, bro.
No way. Fuck that. That's way too hard. Too many opinions. Oh, I wouldn't want to deal with that shit.
God, bro. The kid in our issues and crimes class, Malcolm. Holy crap! You could it's on webcam, but by the way these kids talk, you can tell they're like 17, 18, 19.
Oh, yeah.
Like, entitled pricks that think like,
Yeah.
yo, because I went through it, it has to be this way. And
Yeah.
Nothing else. So it's
I'm having hard
psychology
times
in
because.
crime. And the prof was just, this is the story. So psychology in crime, he just said.
Yeah, well, sociology. It's criminology in Canada, but it's a sociology. Yeah, sociology.
But we were just mostly talking about mental health, poverty, and correlates to crime and everything. You know how poverty, like sometimes it really is illegal to be broke sometimes, or to have no money because you got to make certain decisions. You know, sometimes you got to jump to the extreme, or just a whole bunch of stuff. But then we got to the mental health side. I'm not gonna say the kid's name, but I'm sure everybody from the class knows exactly who I'm talking about.
If I had the chance to say his name, I would put him on blast.
Oh God. Oh God. Bro, it's just one of these kids who, those people in class who just are opinionated about everything. Like, they just feel like their opinion is just above everybody else's, and that they have to be heard.
Oh, we have that. We have that in our program too. I think Malcolm knows who I'm talking about.
Well, I'm thinking of one, but she ain't here anymore.
Not her. No, it's a dude. It's a dude.
A dude. We don't gotta say it. But
I'm not gonna say his name. He's a dude in our class.
Again, these dudes, man. These dudes. The men.
Fucking,
the patriarchy just taking over. But yeah, no, this kid. Like, we're just talking about we're just talking about mental health, right? Which is honestly,
it's a good topic.
We're in college. We all have mental.
We got depression. All of us got depression.
We all hate our lives.
Right? One person who's not in college who says he doesn't have depression, bullshit. I don't believe you.
Yes, I don't. Honestly, you don't have anxiety.
They got slight depression, 100%.
What? I don't believe you. But we were just talking about it, of course, in crime and how it correlates. And sometimes some people you can control it, right? And some people actually can control it, but it contributes to whatever. But this kid, I'm sure he's 17, 18, has to, jumps
to
into
be.
the chat, drops this whoosh paragraph, whoosh paragraph, whoosh paragraph. I have mental health issues, and
I bet.
I don't think it's fair because sometimes we can't really control it, and then this is how he finishes off. This is when I just knew wasn't in good faith. It was pretty. He says, "Since I have mental health issues, I'm an expert in this, so I'm not ignorant to this in any way, shape, or form."
Nah,
I'm like,
that's
holy
oof.
crap! First and foremost, and I love what the prof said. He didn't bend over backwards like, "Oh no, I wasn't." No, he said straight up, "Yo, like just because you went through it, you can't just generalize your experience
With
based off
everybody's.
a
Bro,
billion,
Yeah.
your
million
prop's a
thousand
G.
month."
Well,
To
and
say
you
that,
just
bro,
you
your
took
prop's a
said that.
G. Oh,
and you
God,
better
bro.
be
Gosh,
ready
all
for these conversations. It's
Exactly.
criminology in Canada.
yes.
Like,
Shout out
He's.
to our professor. Yes.
I bet your prof was looking at like, okay, when he was talking about mental health and crime, he was talking about
Yes.
statistics, 100%, right?
100%.
He was talking about like, okay, there's these crimes that committed, and those out of those crimes,
Yes.
this is the percentage of people who have or have been looked into for these diagnoses,
It
right?
wasn't just that. He wasn't just pulling out of his ass. We were reading off the textbook
yeah,
and everything.
Exactly.
it's
So
it's
this
all
is
history,
physical fact.
facts, like
Exactly. And
science. It's
that's why he's in the right technically, right? Because he
Yes.
has the facts of showing like, I'm just saying, the actual facts, the actual numbers. It doesn't.
And plus, yes, go
I
ahead.
bet you in the textbook it also says like this is not an accurate number. This is not like, oh yeah, 50 fucking percent of people have
yeah,
fucking.
it'll be estimated. Yeah, it's an
They're not
estimated.
psychopaths, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
by the statistics they have,
And
it's
plus,
an
Yeah,
and plus
it's
the
taken
estimated.
off
prof,
like a
yeah.
majority of people they've taken studies on. So
And
this kid,
degrees
I understand
sometimes
why
don't
this
mean
kid's hated.
anything, but yeah, our prof did graduate from UFT, took school for how many extra years?
Oh,
in
he's
psychology
smart.
and all this
He's a
shit.
doctor. He's doctor, blah blah
Oh
blah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Joshua.
this
I
kid is
forgot his
what
last
He's a
name. But shut up.
PhD.
18-year-old at Humber College, bro.
I'm
Shut the
just feeling
fuck up.
entitled.
Shut the.
Yeah.
I
Just
would.
feeling entitled.
Oh, I would 100%. If I was in your class, I would be like, "Hey, bro." No, I'm not gonna say that. No, no, no. I wouldn't say that.
Yeah,
No, that would have
nah,
been bad.
chill,
The prop
chill,
would have.
chill.
Yeah, okay. I'm saying nothing.
Nah, the kid. No, just sometimes.
He got roasted on like immediately.
Oh, he got
Yeah.
the calmest, most educated roast.
Educated.
I'm like,
Oh,
I
perfect.
just know that
The sl-
commercial with
this
the
is
guy
just-
sitting down the slow claps with the whiskey.
Just goes faster at the end.
You know, legit, man. But no, man, everybody goes through it sometimes. But we
Exactly.
always
Like
to,
I
yeah.
understand that yes, you've been through that, but you're
Vol-
the way I let's say the way I take depression is probably 100% different than how Malcolm takes depression or Glory takes
Right.
depression, right? I could be the person who gets really down, or like, you know what, I'm really depressed right now. Let me just put it into a song. Let me write a fucking song about it and then put it out to the world. Maybe that's how I hear myself, right?
Yes.
Everyone gets it differently, so you can never generalize. Like, I don't want to say mental illness. It could be a mental illness, not mental illness,
Yeah.
like a mental like
I always just say mental health.
mental health.
I
Yeah,
always just
you
think
can never
that.
like generalize it. It's everyone
Yes.
takes it differently. Everyone's different, and then yeah. Obviously, there's patterns. Yes, there's
Oh, yeah.
patterns in ways people do, but people do handle it differently.
And sometimes that's why Malcolm and I started this podcast. You know, be a little escape for you guys.
That's right.
Have
We're
some
here to make
fun,
each
have
other.
some
Fuck,
laughs,
sorry, Minnie.
and get educated on, North India, South India.
Yeah,
You've got
we're
depression.
Here to
watch this
learn and make
podcast.
each other laugh.
I'm telling you, man, we are here to educate, laugh, and just have some fun. But at the same time,
Yo, tell your prof right now, hey, this is the podcast. If you,
On
I know
God.
you're a doctor and all this shit. Yo, you got some criminals who are depressed. Yo, send them this podcast.
Yeah.
Put them in the right path right away.
I would love to interview some criminals. I'm not gonna lie. And this sounds weird, but I would love to sit like face to face with like Bernardo or something,
Yeah.
just to see their eyes, man.
Like Ted Bundy.
Yo.
yeah, dude, like the Ted Bundy
Charles
tapes.
Manson shit?
Yeah,
That
that's
Charles Manson shit. Holy crap!
hell yeah.
That-
This guy has a swastika on his fucking forehead. No fucking way am I
Manson.
sitting-
I'd
Yes.
well, like, I want to. Okay, there's sometimes there's glass in between you. It's not like you're physically sitting there in the same room and this guy can just jump over at you.
Charles Manson, they were in a room. There was a table in front of
Yes.
them.
No,
Ted
I know,
Bundy, they
but
were in a fucking room.
some of
The
them,
clown killer guy, a table,
Yeah.
bro.
Well,
All these
yes.
crazy fucking motherfuckers.
because
There's
they
a
want,
table. There's nothing.
because
No
they
glass.
wanted to, because they wanted to. Some of them, they're still. Well, look at fucking Silence of the Lambs. I know it's a movie,
Yeah.
but it's through glass because they're not letting them out of their.
Because he was a cannibal.
Yeah,
would've been-
well,
Get out of here.
so was Dahmer. And
Oh, Jeffrey Dahmer.
That's true.
Damn.
I don't know. I
But
just took
oh,
something.
no, he didn't even have a table. He was a chair way apart. He was
Well,
like
he was killed in general population. I'm pretty sure because he demanded to be put in there.
yeah, I think so.
He knew he had an issue, so he basically had himself killed. Is from what I remember, which is wild. Imagine you're that messed up in the head that you know you have a problem, so you're like, I need to be taken out of this world, but I don't have the
I'd
balls to
rather
do
be
it
dead.
myself.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Well,
Jesus.
that's how most like pedophiles go out as well.
Yeah, well, they
Oh, yeah,
deserve
they
it.
don't play that. They don't play that. Bro,
No,
I mean, so did Dahmer, but
No, a lot of like people who are attracted to younger children, they know they have a problem, and when they do act, they ask to be put in general population because in prison, when you are deemed as a pedophile,
Oh,
or
yeah.
snitch, you die immediately. You get
Mhm.
killed
oh,
immediately,
they
right?
kill you right
They-
away.
They
It's-
end your life
they-
instantly.
They have limits. Wife, it's always the classic wife.
Wife,
or
kids.
it's women and kids. Just
Yeah.
don't leave them alone.
You can brutally kill multiple men. Doesn't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
The moment you fucking touch a woman or a
you'll
child,
be a
you're
rock
dead.
star if you do that. Right? You kill a
Exactly.
bunch of guys.
Exactly.
Right?
The moment you touch a child, especially a child, you're done for.
Oh, you're done for.
So a lot
Which
of,
is
like,
awesome.
yeah.
Honor among thieves, not
I
thieves.
know a
but
lot of, like,
honor
you know,
among criminals.
It's like those those step kids that killed their stepfather because the stepfather touched the little girl.
Yeah, I saw that in the news.
Fucking
It's
lay them
crazy.
out. I'm all about
Yeah,
it.
100% makes sense.
I'm all about capital punishment, but I'm also not because it's too easy. It's too easy.
There's times where capital punishment goes wrong, but there is times
Yes,
where it is.
but a
needed.
pedophile going after kids, he deserves to have the same shit happen to him.
No,
Fuck him.
let's wait. So one thing, some people are attracted to children, yes, and they don't act on it. They do not act on it. They know they have a problem. They go to therapy, but they're deemed as pedophiles still. So I don't think they deserve because they
No.
know they, and it's something in their head, right? It's not just like, oh fuck,
Yes,
I just like children.
but the
all of a
ones that
sudden.
actually did shit,
the
which,
ones who
They
act on it. But I think
Yeah.
even if you kill someone, you should get you ended someone's life. How's that different from you touching a child, right?
Mm.
It's all in the same spectrum of
touching a
fucked up.
child's worse.
I think it's the same spectrum of like that's some
Depends
fucked up
who
shit.
you're killing.
I think ending.
If you're
it was
killing a
like-
guy that did a bunch of kids, fuck him. Deserves it. Goodbye. And I think most people would
guess.
agree.
Yeah,
I
like
guess.
those 3 step. Yeah, I completely
Like,
understand.
there was one thing I read, like a dad, it was something like that. Like a guy went after his little girl, and the dad came and he
And
laid
beat
the
the shit out of
motherfucker out, and the people were
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, free this guy," because what? Like, can you
What
blame
was
him?
I think was it on? I can't remember where it was, but it was like one of like this uncle like was like touching his daughter, but like
Yeah.
he was like the mother's side uncle was touching his daughter, and he beat the shit out of him, and he called the cops on himself. He's like, "Hey, I'm beating the shit out of this guy, and he's on. Come bring an ambulance. I did this because he was touching my daughter. Like he's not like I'm gonna kill this guy, but he'd be like he's like I beat the shit.
But
On
but
the
I may
verge of
not
death.
stop if you don't get here soon.
Yeah, exactly. If you don't, this man will die. And then like he was brought to court. Obviously, he's like excessive. Like the court see protecting his child so he didn't go to jail. He has
Yes.
self-defense in his own home. But like
Oh
he
yeah, in his
like
own
his-
home too. That's true.
trial, it was like his fists were bruised the fuck out of. Like they
Oh,
were just
boy.
purple. Like he just
My
went
man,
fucking left. Boom,
my
boom.
man.
He just didn't stop. It makes sense. I understand that. If I had a daughter touch her, I'm ending their lives. I'm
Even if I had a niece, if my niece, or
Anybody.
anything, bro.
even my
It's
cousin.
fine.
Even like one of my cousins, like you found that
This
shit
is-
up.
Yo,
Bro.
I'm finding people.
Exactly.
There. Well,
I'm finding people.
I'm not gonna say much about it, but there was a certain family member that was renting to somebody like that. They got arrested before anything could happen,
That's good.
Yeah.
but
That's
he's
crazy.
in jail for life, so he must have did something somewhere else.
Really bad, yeah.
But like it was that close, and yeah, nicest guy ever. It was fucking weird.
And
It's
I'm
always
happy
that-
that they have those things when they release them. They have what's it called? Like you could see if you have a pedophile or a sex offender.
Oh yeah, like there's a registry you can look up.
A registry, yeah.
Yeah, you can look up where they're all like. I've kind of been interested in doing that,
Yo,
like
at the
to
registry?
see. But if I find out there's one like around the block that I don't.
Yo, squad pulling up.
Yeah, but like Shameless style. I don't know if you guys have seen that in Shameless, but all the boys in the neighborhood are walking up and they're like, "What
No,
are you
don't-
guys fucking doing? Like,
don't
beating
they-
the fuck
don't
out of
they
a
have to,
pedophile?
like,
Want in?"
Tell the neighbors that like he's
Yeah.
a sex offender.
Tell them, right? Yeah.
Yeah, they have to tell you. They have to
tell
come to your
them.
door and
Yep.
be like, "Hey, I'm a sex offender," and we're like, "Ah." And like, if you live by a school, they're not allowed to be anywhere in between school, right?
Bro,
Oh.
okay, I might have to put this one as 18 plus when we post this episode.
Yeah, it gets
God
some
damn.
Aren't all our episodes 18 plus?
Okay, we swear, but we don't talk about this shit. This is intense. I love it though.
Yeah, we were talking about crime in your class.
Well, yeah, and that's why, like, and the textbooks are pretty solid. So, Glory, when you messaged me, you were like, "Dude, thank you for telling me about this class. This is wicked." I'm like, "Yeah, I get it. I'm reading through it, and it's interesting."
That's crazy.
Well, so then
I'm
speaking
all
of,
for it.
there was a guy in BC who got off with a whole bunch of child stuff
Really?
on his computer because it took away his freedom of expression. Think that's
What?
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
I heard that. It's
A
crazy.
guy in BC got let
No
off
way.
because it took away his freedom of
I
expression.
don't think he got
Yes.
let off. I think there's
He did.
let me check. I think
He
he
didn't
got
get
let
any
off.
jail time. Maybe he didn't get any jail time.
Yeah, he
prison
didn't get any
time, but,
jail
like,
time.
there's
But he,
still
I think
some
he was
punishment.
he said it was for his free
It had to be.
sent to like the loony bin.
I
Where,
don't
like,
remember
he
reading
had to
about
do,
that.
like,
If we're
therapy,
talking
he
about
had
the
to
same
do-
person, I don't remember reading
There
that.
had to be
He ended
some
up
type of-
getting 2 years, but for something completely separate. It was because he beat the shit out of some dude.
It's crazy.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Yo.
You know the crazy part is?
Hmm.
At my high school, one of the teachers was arrested for I think either was like distributing child pornography or like having
telling
child
me.
pornography.
I remember you
Which is-
telling me that.
And the thing is, he was my basketball coach.
Oh!
Yeah, he was
Why
my
is it always
coach for
the coaches though?
the 2
I have another
years.
story. Yeah, I'm
The
my
basketballs weren't
coach
the
for
only
2
balls he
years.
was looking for.
I know. I'm like, fuck, this guy. Like,
Oh my
he
God.
I remember like some points when we went to tournaments and shit, he was in the change room with us. Like we were obviously like it's not weird because like we're
Well,
a team. We're
Yeah,
talking
well, yeah,
strategy
not at the
and shit.
time.
Not at the time. We're like we're fucking high school students, like just changing and like we're like about to get ready for a game, and our coach is there talking
Yeah.
to us about the game and shit. And then you find out fucking 6 years later, this guy has like he's using school internet to watch porn.
Yeah.
Right? That's just insane. And they arrested him like at school with his daughter with him.
Oh my
I'm like,
God.
oh bro, you just fucked this kid's life up. This kid's fucking done.
Wow. Well, I mean,
He-
the
she
kid's
was
life is
done-
going to be fucked up anyway.
Yeah, but like, imagine no, it's a different mentality when you find
Yeah.
out from like
No,
from your
100%.
mom or
yes.
from like the internet or some shit.
Yes.
But when
Just,
you're like,
you know what I mean? Like, I know what you're saying. Like, just,
yeah,
yeah.
you're standing there.
No, I know what you're saying. I agree.
and all of a sudden, fucking cops pull up and put your, and then you find out it's because of child pornography, bro. That's fucked. That's like
Dude,
therapy.
I'd rather it be
Yo,
anything else.
Just for
Anything
that, I
else.
feel like we should There's a video. First off, I'll start with the story. St. Francis Xavier. They found out that again, it was a track and field coach this time. I didn't go to the high school, but this high school was literally like just 2
Up the
minutes away
street?
from me. That they found
Yeah.
out that he was having wasn't pictures, but he was having a relationship, like a sexual relationship with one of the students, like one of the athletes there.
Was it?
Dude,
Okay. Okay.
was
What
crazy.
gender was the teacher?
it was a man. The teacher was a man.
All right.
See-
That's wrong.
See, okay, it's different. Like our school, her name was Miss. No, I can't say.
Yeah.
I caught myself.
But everybody wanted her. Is that where you're going with it?
Everybody. I joined the track.
Yeah,
and
I had a
field team
I had a
just for
couple of
her.
those too.
Just for her. I don't run.
You had a what? Just
I
for
don't
her?
ru- I joined the track and field team for her, bro.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, then now we know who she is.
Ah, shit. There's multiple teachers. No one knows.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna share a quick video. I don't even know if this thing will allow me to share it.
Yeah.
And then after that,
Yeah, I see it.
we're about 45 minutes. We have an hour, so we can wrap up and hear what Kunal's movie is.
Yeah.
I'm fucking interested, man. I can't wait.
My movie? I already told you the movie.
Yeah.
See it?
No, you haven't told me what it is yet. He justify. No, he didn't. So don't tell me that.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't. Sorry.
Subject.
Can you hear
I
it?
hear it, but I could hear it, but it's kind of laggy. That's about it.
Predator. And
Wait, are we gonna be allowed to post this?
Clarify what you meant.
I don't think so. It's
Yes, we will.
Now.
Trust me.
Oh,
Don't
because
wait.
yeah, we're talking about it. It's a reaction video
Yes,
of a
we're
reaction
talking
video.
about it,
This
and
is-
plus, I watched one of their. As long as we're talking over their videos, we're fine.
Yeah.
So we're good. We're
Okay,
good, bro.
yeah. All right, let's go.
Let me know what you meant by that right now, please.
Yeah,
I'm about to spend the
Little
next 20 minutes.
sympathy. And I am a little sympathetic, Kelly. I know that sounds really, really crazy, but hear me out.
Okay.
I guess I need
You
to
know,
start
he was laughing so
with
hard.
what I've done.
This guy just said he was sympathetic to R. Kelly.
Yeah.
He's okay with pissing on kids, bro.
Tell the story like this.
God,
When
goodness.
I was doing my Craigslist protocols hot and heavy, I would get a ton, I mean a ton of high school girls answering my ads. And typically, I ignored them.
Typically,
Because
that's not the word you
even
should
though I-
use.
Similar appetite to R. Kelly.
That's not a word you should use.
Similar
when you use-
appetite. This man just said similar
Is it on video?
appetite.
Pause.
what?
Pause. You know what this reminds me of? It's
this
that.
a troll?
What's that movie?
Appetite.
What's a movie with Matthew
R.
McConaughey
Kelly?
when he
Oh.
says, oh fuck. I might get old. I might be getting older, but they say the same.
But
thing.
yeah, no, yeah, hang on.
Yeah, that movie.
Yeah.
That movie.
Fuck, I forgot what movie that
I
is.
know what it is. Easy. I know what it is. All right,
Tell
all
me.
right, all right.
Yes, yes.
Dazed and Confused.
Dazed and Confused. Yes.
and
So
Confused.
that's what that reminds me of the word fucking.
That's gonna be
Typically.
movie of next week.
Oh my lord.
Yeah. let me
But
just-
this is how a child tricked me. Typically,
Come on,
they
bro.
would be young. There would be lots of signs that this girl was very, very young. Ignore them. Then this one girl, she answered that. We started to talk, and she was an exceptionally mature 17-year-old. Let me say this again. This chick was 17. Her conversation was different. She actually was a hairdresser, and she answered my ad,
She answered
and
mine.
I fucked her.
What the fuck?
I did not see that coming.
This is so fucked.
Oh my god.
It's like she was a mature 17-year-old. I fucked her.
This is so fucked.
I'm dead. I'm dead. Bro, that's actually one of my nightmares. Actually, one of the like you like meet a girl at a bar or you meet a girl on Tinder or something,
Oh my
and then
God,
you like
yeah.
like I'm scared to be like, yo, can I see your ID first before like anything happens, bro? It's like the biggest trap, bro. They
What's
use
that-
you and
what's
they
that-
extort you.
What's that line in that song? I need ID. Ain't no R. Kelly.
I'm telling you, bro.
Oh my god.
No fucking way.
What's next? And then he jumps off the cliff, and you thought it was like, and you're like, man, you really gonna do this, huh?
That should have been my clue, because when she would lay on her back, they would stand up, and they were not fake titties. That should have been my clue. But I was caught up in the delicious pussy, and she did everything I wanted her to do. Then one of the things that I would do is I would do social media search on all my chicks just out of curiosity. So I'm like doing my social media
No, you
search, and
didn't.
I
Stop. No, you didn't.
That's weird. On
You didn't do that.
17?
on a normal level, that's weird. Even if the woman was like 30, bro, that's
Honestly.
weird.
oh shit. So I call her up,
Wait.
and
This is when he
This
found
man
out
did-
that she was, yeah.
He did the search after? He didn't do it before?
After. Didn't do it before.
Nah.
That's
Guy
my
looks like he's about 48.
He knows. He knew.
He knew, bro. He knew.
He
Oh,
was fucking
Come
her.
on now.
He knew. He didn't know. He didn't know.
because
okay.
she told
He
me
didn't
she
know
was
after.
21. That's what she told me.
She told me she was.
And I was
21.
like,
right. Okay.
serious question. And at this time, I had fucked this chick 10, 15 times. And you cannot unfuck a chick. You can't unfuck her.
Okay,
Yeah,
And
that's
I
all
was
right,
like,
all
"You
right.
should tell me something. How old?"
Oh my
But you know
goodness.
what's the most sickening part, guys? You guys are gonna literally quiver at this part. Cause Kunal, remember you mentioned how the gym teacher, he was in front of his daughter.
Yeah.
This is not the most sickening part. Hold on.
I'm
go.
definitely making
I can
this one
say,
18
oh,
up.
they were underage, the girls. They really weren't underage. Does that? Rap. You know, rappers.
Block their email, delete their pictures, and keep it moving. This happened a lot.
I think it's nasty. Nasty, man. I mean, I think maybe it's the ironic thing that I'm trying to figure out, because I say this regularly. I say I need to be the man that I would want my daughter to marry. Right? I'm a reflection of the thing that I would want my daughter to marry. And I've heard Glendon admittedly say that he
Glennon is the name of the guy who's the predator who FT 17-year-old.
has a daughter.
Okay.
And so I'm
Yeah.
heard
he has a
Glendon
daughter.
admittedly say that he has a daughter. And so I'm
I
so
can't.
confused.
I'm sorry, AJ. I can't. This nigga. Everything this nigga does is actually worse. Every time we dig deeper into this, it is worse, bro. How do you
Yeah,
have
no
a daughter
shit.
doing shit like this, bro?
What was, because slavery was once legal. That don't mean that it was right. We're talking about morals and ethics and character.
Yes.
That don't
All right.
bro.
Listen,
Honestly,
look,
that you
look,
got a
look.
daughter.
My daughter and I have a very special relationship.
I bet you do.
And we'll end it off over there.
Yeah, no.
Yo, for you guys watching right now, check out that video. Spam some hate to that guy. No, I'm kidding. No. Don't do that.
Dude,
That's some
Kunal.
crazy
this
shit.
happens. I'm just showing you people like this stuff
That's
is
some-
a lot more lucrative and common than you think, man. Like, Yo.
Kunal, what's your movie?
My movie,
Yeah,
it is Burnt. Have you watched it, Malcolm? Burnt?
that was not the movie you said earlier. And yes,
No,
I
I cha-
have.
I changed it up because
Yes, you did. But I have seen that too. That's with Bradley Cooper.
yes. So the first movie I suggested was Chef, but then
Yeah.
I changed it to Burnt.
Well, that
Burnt
was
is my movie.
okay,
This
was
week's
the s-
movie was food. All right, food related movies, and I
Yes,
chose.
okay. Chef
Burnt.
was before we started recording, and that was just in a story. I didn't know that was going to be of the week, but Burnt is good too. Yes.
Burnt is actually a phenomenal movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was well done.
So-
There's one scene I did not like where they have like, what's it called? He was like at the dinner table and shit, and then if you look out the windows, they were blue. They forgot to edit like the city of New York in the blue, like the blue screen.
oh,
So
okay.
when you look at it, it's just fucking blue. So it looks
Yeah.
like they're like it's fake, right? Obviously, it's supposed to be like, oh, these guys are in fucking New York and they're like have this high end restaurant in New York, but no, they're sitting outside a blue screen. This restaurant's sitting outside a blue screen. That's my only opinion.
So
Everything
how
else
many
was fucking
how many
fantastic.
shamrocks out of 10 are you giving it?
I would give it an 8.9.
Nice.
Shamrocks.
Okay.
All right.
I was very
8.9.
8.9 out of
The
10.
movie
What
of
would
the
you give
day.
it? What would you give it, Malcolm?
I can't remember, so I can't give an accurate.
Oh, okay.
Well, maybe that'll be my movie of the night. But my movie of the night, what I was gonna watch after when I go to bed, was probably gonna be Many Saints of Newark. I
have
watched
not
it once. I can't remember it, so I want to watch it again
What's that about?
because I love The Sopranos. It's
How
The
many
Sopranos
shamrocks?
pre.
How
It's The
many
Sopranos
shamrocks out
prequel.
of 10?
I can't remember, so that's why I want to watch it again.
You want to watch
So
it
next
again?
week, next week.
But the
But,
movie, Kunal, let
Yeah,
us know.
movie of the week
Burnt.
with Kunal, Burnt with Bradley
Watch
Cooper.
Burnt.
Bradley Cooper is a top 10 actor for me too. I fucking
a
love
raccoon.
Bradley Cooper.
Remember
He
that?
was. He was.
Grammy, not Grammy. Fucking Oscar
Well,
nominated.
A
Oscar.
Star is Born. He directed, made his own music, starred, wrote, fucking unreal. Any
And
last
he
words?
still
Lord?
decided to play a raccoon.
Yeah, voice, but yeah.
Voice a raccoon. This man
Yeah.
is a fucking god tier actor. And go like, you know what? Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll that raccoon. That's me.
So,
I just had my stepbrother watch Hangover for the first time last night.
That's sick. That's sick. That's a good one.
So
Yeah.
I guess that wraps up this very, very adventurous episode, to
Yeah.
say the very least.
It's a bonus episode, bro. We're a bonus episode.
This is a bonus.
This is a
Yeah,
great
bonus and wow.
This is
Damn.
probably one of our greatest episodes. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we had to
Kunal
do
will be back. Kunal will be
Yeah.
back for sure.
educational and everything, but like, damn, holy crap.
Bro, I'll have another 6 bottles of fucking wine to make it even better.
6 bottles or glasses? Damn, son.
Yeah, glasses. I mean glasses.
All right.
With that being said, we had a ball. Hope you did too, and we will see you whenever we want to, bitch. Bye.
Yeah, follow me on Twitter
Till next
at
time.
Root Canal and follow me on Twitch at Root Canal too.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, shout out
Do
to
it.
me.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's a
All
free
right.
promo as I did.
And we're out. Peace.